when I was 10 years old, and I wrote a paper at school that I want to be a soccer player, and I showed it to my parents, and maybe a little confused about that, if I really know what I want to do, but they were always supporting me, and that's what I'm really thankful for them, where I'm right now. I'm from Finland, same city than Sami and Ollie from Lahti. It's about 100,000 people, really soccer passion city. There's a famous soccer player that I always tell about people, Jari Litmanen. He used to play in FC Barcelona, Liverpool. He was nominated third best soccer player, and he's maybe the most significant thing that I always want to tell to my friends, that white city is a lot of well-known winter sport athletes as well, but you know, the city is not really big, but there's a lot of athletes that came from the town, and that's something that personally I'm proud of. I'm in midfield right now. I'm playing attacking midfield. Also, last year I also played a couple of games in the defensive midfield, and I don't know what it is, but I always play midfield since I was a kid, and it's just kind of natural position that I can maybe say that I fit into. I joined like a summer club when I was 5 years old. After summer, I joined a team, and I would say competitively, I was maybe 6 or 7 when I started really, you know, playing that kind of for real. I didn't really think about playing college soccer since I got contact by the time I was doing my military service in Finland. I was 18 years old, and they kind of introduced me and told me about the opportunity to come over here to play. So before that, I didn't really thought about that, but when I first heard about the opportunity, you know, mix and combine the education and soccer, that was something that I was really interested about. For males who are, you know, over 18, when you turn 18 in Finland, you're adult, you grow up, so it's a mandatory. Usually it's 1 year. I knew that I'm coming over here or to the American school, so I only did 6 months, and it's just kind of basic training. You know, you camp in the forest and kind of have a little taste what it's like to be in that kind of environment, and I really learned a lot about non-military things. For example, you know, organizing time management, being disciplined and stuff like that, which I think was really helpful and still help me in everyday life. And I think it's really good thing, even if it takes a lot of time and you actually kind of have to be in the base and do the things that you gotta do. But I think it was really good experience. Mom was always crying. She was sad that I left, but she knew that this is gonna be a good decision for me. My dad and my sister, they were both supporting me, and obviously knew that they want to come here and see me. And you know, obviously they were a little scared that, you know, I'm gonna go far away from home, but it was a, you know, really good decision, and they were behind my back all the time. There's an organization back home that contacted me. I got offer from University of North Carolina, Wilmington, and I was already going there. Everything was set up, but by that time my English skills were not that high, so I didn't meet the academic standards or the levels from the TOEFL test that I regard. So I ended up going to UNC Pembroke. It was supposed to be just for 1 semester over there, and then I transferred to Wilmington, but I ended up being there 2.5 years, which I do not regret. It was a good time. I grew up a lot as a person and as a soccer player as well. Then after 2.5 years, my coach from Pembroke knew Coach Lees, and then we ended up, agreeing with things, and I ended up coming to Texas. By the time Coach Lee's and I started to talk about, it was kind of clear that I want to come here because I was really excited about his coaching philosophy and the new program, brand new. The main thing was that, I wanted to have a good environment where I'm able to grow as a person and a soccer player, and that's what I really think that happened to me.